Hey everyone, this knife is kind of a special knife for me, and look how beaten up it is. This knife is a kitchen knife that I actually picked up in Japan, in Kyoto, Japan specifically. And so it's kind of special to me. I did end up using it, and this is before I was way into knives, but it has a type of steel on there that you can see rust very easily. It had special instructions around how to handle it, and basically don't put it in the dishwasher and kind of let it air dry. And anyways, it was really hard to maintain, and you can see that it has some rust on there, a lot of rust. So I need to see what I can do about it eventually here. But you can see the Japanese characters on here, and it was just cool. I mean, it's more about the story behind the knife than the actual knife, even though the knife itself, other than the rust problem, is this thing was so amazingly sharp. You could just peel the top layer of a tomato right off, just the little skin, the hard skin of a tomato, and leave the rest of it intact. It was so sharp. And so I was just walking around in Kyoto and found a little store that seemed to be, it was a knife store. Big room. And no one else in there really, other than the owner. It's probably around 4 to 5 in the afternoon. And it was all kind of solid dark wood in the store with a lot of glass casing. Cases you can kind of see the knives, of course. The store was kind of dark, and it was impressive. I mean, the whole store was full of knives, kitchen knives, just all different types, and they made them on site basically. From best I could tell, at least the guy that I bought this from, he was sharpening it up, and he had all the grinding stones right there, and you know, they were making the knives in-house. So, I mean, it's kind of goofy to generalize, but you know, the scene in Kill Bill where she goes to pick up her samurai sword and this old knife maker and all those things. It's, well, this place didn't have it. They had some swords, but not a lot of swords. But it's kind of like that. You know, you're gonna go into this special place and they have all these different knives, and it was definitely Japanese steel. So that was pretty neat about it. So yeah, it's too bad the knife kind of got a little rusty, but maybe I can take some steel wool and fix it up. I haven't used it in years. This has a traditional wood handle, very solid actually, solid wood handle, and you can see the tang go the full length of the handle. Very smoothed out wood now. I don't know what the Japanese characters say. Maybe someone can tell me what that is. But anyways, a lot of story behind this one. Alright folks, later.